Howdy guys, it's BubbleFortress. Welcome back to another episode of Kingdom Quest, and in today's video, we will be celebrating the Winter Festival. So before we get into the video, it is update time, and the first update is my XP bar. As you can see, it's 1,613, and that's because I took full advantage of the XP glitch that is still in Bedrock, where you smelt ores in the furnace, and then you click multiple times with your ores. I've got it set up at the storage building, so I just set up an auto clicker and started watching its Marlow videos. So that's how I got that many levels. Number 2 is the respawn anchor glitch, where you can capture the states of the respawn anchors by using Silk Touch. You're not supposed to do that. And I got all 4 of the states with my Silk Touch pickaxe and hung them up on the wall here. We might put them somewhere else, like a museum, if we ever make a museum. That's definitely where that will go, because that's pretty cool. The third update is the map wall that I have down here. I locked all of the maps and I put it as episode 19, and they're unlocked in the chest, so we can update them on another episode. I will figure out like different intervals. We'll probably do it every 10 episodes. On update number 4, I made some paths along the city right here just to update this part of the village a little bit. You can see I've got a map right here. It was just very bare, and I wanted to put paths here. I need to put paths everywhere in reality, but I love the way that this path looks here with the mud brick and the dirt and coarse dirt, packed mud, all of the good things. Update number 5. I built a winter cabin, and this was actually going to be where I started the episode today, but I never got the interior finished. And actually, this was supposed to be a holiday special episode. I didn't get to finish the video in time, so I just put it as a winter festival, which will be a new thing that will start in Portsfield. I'll get into that later in the video. But we will be working on the interior of this cabin in today's episode, along with the winter festival, and I will give you a quick tour around the winter cabin here. Actually, I'm not going to show you the interior right now. I'm just going to wait till I actually make the interior, because now it's just plain. So I don't know why I would give you a tour, but we're just going to go on with the video. I'm using an FOV changer, which lets you zoom in like you can on Optifine, and you can use this without disabling achievements, which is pretty cool. It's just a separate app that you boot up when you boot up Minecraft. You know, there's a whole video on it that Echo Soldier has, so I'll leave a link in the description to that, because it is super cool. Because look at that zoom, it's so cool. It's like using the spyglass without using the spyglass. Well, duh, that's what Optifine Zoom is. So that concludes our updates. Now we can head on to the main part of the video. So I've got 2 shulker boxes full of decorations. This is supposed to be the Christmas box for the holiday special, just never got around to it, like I said. So we've also got this winter shulker box with white and blue patterns, and we've also got a to-do list that's got all of the stuff that we need to do. So we need to hang up wool banners, we need to decorate trees and make some trees, and then we need to put some snow golems all around. And I've got a couple of other surprises that I didn't want to show you in the to-do list. I've already checkmarked the winter cabin here, because of course we've already done it, but we do need to add the winter cabin exterior, so we will do that real quick. So let's get straight to decorating Portsfield. Sorry about that, just realized that the day counter wasn't showing. It's because I had to take the pack off. It was interfering with another pack I had to turn on, which is Structura, and that's what I used to build the winter cabin. And I forgot to mention this somehow when I was at the winter cabin, and it's a really awesome texture pack. Go check it out. I'm not going to try and explain it because I definitely can't, so go watch the video if you are interested. There's a couple of things I want to do before we start decorating, and that is make a winter banner. And this banner is by MC Banners, of course, the source of all of the cool banners. And before we do it, we need some gray dye, some black dye, and some light blue dye. And I have 1 gray dye, which we can use. I have 1 black dye. I need 2 white dyes, which I could get with bone meal. Here we go. And now I need the light blue dye. But one more thing we need is a creeper charge, which uses a creeper head, I believe. We need paper. I don't know where we. Oh, we've got a shulker box for gunpowder and paper. I don't know why I'm struggling over here. but that should be the recipe. Let's go ahead and put that up. Yep, we can make it. There we go. That's cool. So the next thing that we need is cornflowers to make light blue dye. And actually, I think I've got some in my nature box that we can bone meal. Yep, we'll just bone meal a bunch of those real quick. There we go. We got a stack in 42 from one stack of bone meal, so that's pretty cool. But we only need 2 light blue dye, so we'll take those real quick. And we will put these in our nature box because this is the best flower. I don't know if it's the best, but it's a good one. It's a solid pick. So now that we've got all of the ingredients, we can go ahead and make our banner. So we need a white base, a gray gradient, then we need a black lozenge, which is this one right here. Light blue border indented. I don't know how to say that, so there we go. White roundel. White creeper charge. And then light blue inverted chevron. And there we go. This is our winter banner. It's a goat. We love the goat. Thanks again to MC Banners for creating this banner. Link in the description to her Instagram. Great source of Minecraft banners and banner patterns. So we can copy this in our crafting table, just like so, and get a whole ton of banners. I'm also going to make some copies of the Portsfield banner to place around town, just so we can have some extra flair. So there we go. We are all set to start decorating the town. And of course, it is nighttime. I'm gonna sleep real quick. So I want the banners to hang just like this one. And I want it to go across most of the buildings because, you know, the whole town is getting ready for winter festival. And we are going to leave the red and green wool for some other things. We might not even get to use them, but they're there just in case. So we are going to hang these across just like so. And I forgot to bring some scaffolding. Here we go. And we can go up just like this and just sort of bridge across like this all the way up until somewhere on this roof. So now that we've got this right here, I want to take the wool and string it across the whole fence here. So we'll start with the light blue and the white wool, and we will alternate with the banners. So we'll put wool on bigger parts where the fences will connect, and then we'll put some banners across. So right here, we'll just remove this fence and we'll put wool there. And right here, we could just kind of have some bits that hang down like this. And we could put some on the back as well, just to add some depth to the whole string here. So let's jump down and see how that looks. Yeah, not too bad. And then we can replace some of the light blue or the white with some of the Winterfest banners. So let's get these. And we'll get some Portsfield banners just to show that they are still supporting Portsfield. And we'll add some over here too because this needs some flair. That looks cool. All right, so now we're going to do this across the whole town.
Round one, fight!
all of the banners that we're going to do today. I might do some off camera, and I'll let you know if I do, but that's all I have resources for. And I'm honestly thinking about doing a better sheep farm, because this one just isn't producing, and it's not actually the farm's fault. It's the way I built it. I had to build it a block over because I was too lazy, and I think that started to affect the output of wool. So we'll have to make another, but we'll keep this one for sure because it's cool, and I don't want to move the sheep, so we might build another somewhere else. So we can go ahead and check off the wool banners. Next is to decorate trees, and I actually need to make some trees. So that is in our Christmas box here. Get all of our spruce leaves and logs, and we can go ahead and start making little Christmas trees or little trees all around. And actually, one more thing that I want to add is snow layers. Now, I don't think you can silk touch snow layers in Bedrock. I think that's just a Java thing, but we will try. Nope, you can't. But we should be able to make snow layers by making snow blocks and then adding those together in the crafting table to make some snow layers. So I will be here for a while waiting on the snow. Okay, so the snow doesn't really make sense on the trees, but we're gonna keep it because why not? I've got those two over there that I just showed you, and these two right here. Personally, these two are the best. Those over there were kind of weird, but you know what? We're gonna roll with it. So we're gonna go ahead and check off decorate trees. Next is snow golems. So for the snow golems, I want to build a gladiator arena, but instead of swords and shields, they'll use snowballs. So snow golems from all over the Minecraft world will come to fight here for the Snowball of Champions, which will be this big trophy that we'll have. We'll put it somewhere around the arena. So right now I'm just going to finish digging this hole, and I'll catch up with you later. Before we cut to future BubbleFortress, let's have a word from our sponsor.
Do you like pain? What about snow golems? Do you like snow golems in pain? Well, come on down to the Snow Dome. Come see your favorite snow champions like Finn the Cold, the Snow Shoveler, and everyone's favorite, Jeff. Family-friendly entertainment. Baby villagers eat free. First 100 entrants get 64 free double-fried pork chop. Stay after the fight for nitwit shaming. Tickets only 16 emeralds. Get them while they last. Your ticket gets you the whole seat, but you only need the edge.
Must be 18 years or older to enter. Baby villagers must be accompanied by adult villagers. Extreme snow golem pain may be scarring for some sensitive villagers. Double fried pork chop may cause heart attacks, cardiac arrest, explosive diarrhea, type 5 diabetes,
Death.
minor intestinal damage. Consumers may see unusual bumps or inflation to the skin. If you see signs of cancer, please consult your doctor.
Come visit the Snow Dome this Minecraft Monday.
Welcome back from that marketing masterpiece. I'm here to tell you that there is definitely going to be a part 2 to this video. Because I will not finish the Snow Dome in time. The Snow Dome? I feel like I said that weird. But anyway, we've got the pit, and I've got a temporary staircase here. This is going to be the Warriors or Champions entrance. So they'll come through this building up here, which I'll show in just a second. And they'll go right through here and enter the pit and fight to the death, I guess. But over here we have a building that will be a Champions entrance at the bottom, and then a restaurant up top where you can have the bar and restaurant in here, and then there'll be little seats right here that you can watch. It's like front row seats up here, and they'll have a great view. And then inside of the Snow Dome, we actually have a little walkway where spectators can watch. And then these little squares over here will be market stalls selling merch for your favorite golem, favorite champion. And this will be a really cool build, but unfortunately I will have to push it to part 2. And I'll also have to push the cabin interior to part 2 also. Sorry about that, but I need to get this video out. It has been a while since I've made my last video, and I've been editing forever. So thank you for watching, and as always, stay bubbly. I'll see you next time.